Hey y'all, it's Brittany Akudo and I'm back again with my purple robe. So welcome back to my channel. As y'all know, I handmade all of these clothes in this video. Also, we're continuing our topic discussion of friends and friendships. So let's get into it. So if you haven't already watched my last video, which is part 1 of this friendship series, make sure you do that. In that video, I give a few examples of how I became a better friend. And I believe that when you're on the journey of having better friendships, you have to start with yourself. So go back and watch that video first. Okay, now in this video, we're talking about other people. And I'll start us off with a Bible verse, okay? Because I feel like this verse will be the anchor for the few examples I'll give in this video. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. So if your friends are wise, you'll inevitably become wise, right? And if your friends are people that are fools or do foolish things or have a foolish mindset, not only are you setting yourself up for a lot of trouble, but additionally, you yourself, you become foolish like them. So the first type of person that you should not be friends with are people that don't want and don't like to see you happy. So these type of people, they will make you feel like you are doing something wrong for being happy or for doing something that makes you happy. And they'll try to do everything they can to bring up something or just do something that will bring down your mood. And so, quick story. I remember this one time I was going out with some friends. I can't remember exactly where we were going. It had to be some type of holiday party or something, because I just remember having on a faux fur coat on top of a cute outfit. It was so cute, y'all. But yeah, so it was a bunch of us going to this event and they came to my place to pick me up. So I opened the door to get in the car and a homegirl looks at me up and down. She looks pissed, y'all. And she says to me, "Why you look like you about to go to the club or something?" And then she rolls her eyes and looks away. Y'all, mind you, she was not playing. Like, this wasn't sarcasm or like a funny playing, like playful, joking type of thing where everyone just like laughs it off and like, just keeps it moving. No, homegirl was legit mad that I did what I need to do, which was get dressed and look nice for a holiday party. And so I responded and asked her, okay, and why does it look like you're about to go to recess? We about to go to a nice holiday party, not the playground, sis. Like, what's really going on? And so she was so upset the whole car ride. And I honestly, I was enjoying the ride to the event, right, with everyone else. And I was in a great mood, bumping music, talking, laughing, the whole 9 yards. Like, it was fun. But I could feel her being so upset. Like, she was sitting right next to me, and I could just feel her being like, it was this heavy feeling with her. And she was just super quiet, and she was just mad that I was just like enjoying myself, right? So y'all, you know what she did? Y'all, homegirl turns around, looks at me and says, "Oh, by the way, Brittany," and then she proceeds to tell me some information, which by the way ended up not even being true. But she tells me some information that she knew would upset me and bring my mood all the way down at that moment. And after she said it, the whole car got quiet. And at that moment, she started smiling. And she was so happy. And it was like, okay, now she's ready to turn up. Now she's not quiet no more. Like, homegirl really got happy off the fact that she put down my mood. And people like that, they are not your friends. Like, don't even sit and try to give the benefit of doubt. Run, okay? Run. And in all honesty, look at it like this. You should love yourself enough to want to see yourself happy. And anybody else that you allow into your life should want the same for you or better. If they find satisfaction in seeing you hurt or seeing you upset or hearing bad news from you, that's not your friend. Okay, next type of people that you should not be friends with are people that don't like to support you. So I feel like everyone has experienced a situation where you're supporting your friend, you're there for them, you celebrate them, you support and encourage their positive endeavors. But then when it's now your turn to get celebrated, all of a sudden, excuses, all of a sudden crickets, all of a sudden it's too much of a hassle to support you, or even worse, they try to belittle what you got going on in a very subtle way. So they'll be like, what's up with that little business you got going on, or how you and your little relationship going, or you still working at that little job of yours, or you still going to school to get that little degree. Like, okay, first of all, it's going to be a big business in Jesus' name. Second of all, don't worry about any relationship I got going on. Third, it's not a little job, it's a big girl job, so talk to me nice. And fourth of all, it's a big degree that put big letters behind my name. So go be mad at yourself and stop the fake support. Personally, the root of this stuff is jealousy, and jealousy within friends is a whole complex topic that I'm actually going to go into depth in the next video for this friendship series. So make sure you're subscribed and got your notifications on. So the next type of person you should avoid being friends with is someone that is hot-tempered. Now, I personally don't think I've ever had a friend that had an extremely short fuse and got angry really quickly, but I have friends that are like that, and I know of people that are like that, and it's low-key scary because it's like you don't know what to expect from them. Proverbs 22 verse 24 to 25 says, "Do not make friends with a hot-tempered person. Do not associate with one easily angered, or you may learn their ways and get yourself ensnared." So I don't like walking on eggshells when talking to my friends. Like, if you're so easily offended and any little thing makes you mad, and every day you're complaining about one thing or another, and you're always heated about something, every day you're a victim, and every day somebody did something to offend or disrespect you, that's just not a good look. And I think the reason why I haven't had a friend like that is because I legit would not know how to cultivate a friendship like that. Like, I literally wouldn't even know what to talk about with them because I wouldn't want to offend them. So the next type of people that you don't want to be friends with are the gossipers. If they are always talking bad about someone, I guarantee they are talking bad about you to somebody else. Also, if they always come to you to tell you about what somebody is saying about you, they're not your friend. And let me tell you why. Why in the world does that random person feel comfortable to say all of that bad stuff in front of your friend? And why didn't your friend check them when they were saying all that bad stuff about you? Make that make sense. And to add on to that, if you're in a friend group and somehow you see they're always hanging out and you don't get invited, they're not your friend. In fact, I'm gonna tell you what it is. What it is that they made another group chat and purposely left you out that group chat, and they don't like you like that. They don't. And okay, maybe it's not that they don't necessarily like you. It could be that they don't view you as a friend the way you might view them as a friend. They might just see you as an acquaintance and associate, and that's okay. So don't even trip on that. Just leave them alone. They're not your friend. So there's so much more that I can share, but I'll end this video with this one. If y'all don't share the same common values, then y'all should not be friends. My mom always tells me, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. And that basically means you are who you hang with. So if you're hanging with people that are always up to something wild, they're always doing nonsense things, then eventually you're going to be wild and be doing nonsense things too. Like, if they're constantly making bad decisions and you find yourself always trying to lead them on the right path, but it's like they're too stubborn to listen and they always do the opposite of what you tell them and end up in an even bigger mess, at that point, that's not your friend. That's now your mentee and you're their mentor. Our friendships have the power to lead us towards righteous living. And although you don't have to agree on everything, your core values should be aligned so that as y'all grow and mature and life continues to happen, that foundation y'all have holds y'all up. So that's all I have for this video. Let me know your thoughts and some of your experiences with friendships in the comments down below. Hope y'all enjoy this content that you didn't even know you needed. Have a great rest of your day. Like, comment, and subscribe, and be encouraged. Bye.